Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is the Bishop, the Tier 5 British SPG. This one's located on the attack team on Steps Assault, and it's under the command of Michael1973m of the DDR clan. Game on! Well, it's a 4.5-inch howitzer, same as you find on the BT-42, although this howitzer was never fitted to an SPG during the war. Yes, it's a figment of Wargaming's imagination. It should be a 25-pounder main gun, which is 87.5 caliber. Instead, it's got this howitzer, which is actually capable of 114.3 millimeters caliber. Okay, it's capable of doing 450 alpha, penetrating 28 millimeters of armor and 2.2 meters burst radius. Tier 5 game, Tier 4 tanks. But this little Arty is so much fun because it's incredibly accurate and it has a decently fast reload time. The standard reload, 12.37 seconds. We can see that Michael has got that down to, let's have a look, 9.67. Let's see how he gets on. First target's a P2640. Right down the other end, hiding behind the rock, thinks he's safe, he's not. We're fully dialed in, rounds out, and lands right beside him. That probably would have done some damage to him, at least on the tracks, but instead we're going to go after this Panzer F2. Rounds out. Direct hit tracks him. Keeps going though. He lost 171 hit points. Wow. Okay, that Matilda's getting closer and closer. He's coming up the gully. Let's see if we can get around into him. Well, not quite. Close though. Did critical damage to the tracks. Let's see what we can do with the next shot. Rounds out. Kill shot. I think he hit the engine deck there and it just literally went up. Okay, Panzer F2. It's the same one again that we hit before. That one landed on his front plate for 186. Looks like he's tracked in both tracks. And he's taking fire, which means we're getting damage assist. And that shell kills him. That's his first kill of the game, funnily enough. In fact, the Panzer F2 wasn't killed by him. It was killed by a T-67 on his own team. He's firing at the P-26, who's probably still hiding behind that rock. Well, we can't see him at the moment. He's guessing that he's there. You can see how the shells are coming down almost on top of the rock, which means that, you know, it's a very high trajectory. It's one of the benefits of the Bishop. Well, he fired that one behind the bush, supposing that the guy was still there, but we're not getting much joy. Fires another one round in. And there is the P-26, so he was there. He was just hiding very close against the rock. Okay, we're going to give it another go on the P-26. He's gone to the aim. Dialing in. Rounds out. This must be terribly annoying for the P-2640. Having shells land right next door to you is not nice. It can be very upsetting, actually. Very unnerving. Okay, we've got an M5A1 Stuart, which is the Chinese one. And there's another Panzer F2. And we do get a penetrating shot on the engine deck of the Panzer IV. Well, we did lose one of our teammates. We lost the BT-7. Goes again. This time he gets another direct hit. Can he get a kill shot? Well, he's reloading. Oh, he's killed him. He was still there. And he got him with the next shot. Now, something Michael seems to do is he plays around with his mouse a lot. So he goes innie, outie. I know you've all seen that. So I'm trying to take control of the camera as much as I can to stop him causing vision sickness. We think that there's an M5A1 Stuart directly behind that rock, but he may have changed position and gone over this side. So we're going to give it a go in the bushes. If he is in the bushes, he'll more than likely move when the shell gets close. Oh, the M5 Stuart's come up this end. He's not a happy bunny. And I think he's after Michael. Well, he missed with that shot, but of course, as you know, he's got a fast reload, and this time round, the M5 Stuart is not going to get away with it. Hello. Well, he did get away with it because he's aiming manually, but let's give it another go. He is taking fire. Hello. And that's his game. So he's out the game. Now, the enemy Arty is a Gorilla and an SU-122A, and they would have known where he was when he was spotted by the M5A1, so he has to change position now and get closer to the enemy. Mainly because the enemy is so far away that if he doesn't get closer, he's not going to get any hits. This is a relatively short-range Arty, and it does teach you to be very careful, not get within sight of the enemy if you can help it. If you can't help it, then you try to learn to be very good at shotguns and killing the enemy as fast as you can. Now that's almost at maximum range, that shot. He fired it in, but he looked away because he realized that shell wasn't going to do anything and he needs to get closer. Okay, the next shot's a Stug deer. Rounds out. Might have let that a little late. Yep. And the Stug's gone. There's still 5 enemy tanks out there, so he could still get a top gun out of this game. Okay, enemy tank's been spotted. An SU-85 sitting on top of that mound using his 85mm gun. At least I think that's the 85mm. A Hetzer, which is a Jagdpanzer 38T. Let's see what he can do with this. He should be able to pen this one. Yep, he did. And he's out the game. That's his 4th kill. Okay, we're off again. That corrugated area on the back of the Bishop, that's the weak spot. That's very thin armor, and of course that's the engine color, so it's actually corrugated to get rid of the heat. Well, we can see that shells from our other Arty, the AMX-13AM, are landing on top of the hill. But the SU-85 has moved. He's actually down here. And oh, that was a hit. 152 from that one. In fact, he's getting very close. And just behind us, we've got a Marder Acton ICT who's actually protecting us. There's the enemy Arty. Now, that was a bit of a snapshot, but it was an accurate shot, and he's got a kill. That's 5 kills now. Now, he's going to stay in the same position. Can he get the kill on this gorilla? Almost maximum range. He fired a bit. Oh, he did get him. I was saying he was going to fire that one a bit too early, but he did get the kill. Now, there's another enemy tank out there. He's got his top gun now. Who's next? The Marder Acton ICT or the SU-85? Well, the SU-85's a one-shot. Oh, and he gets him. That's 7 kills. And that's the 2-minute warning. Now, the last enemy is up on top of the hill. It's a Marder Acton ICT, which is based on the same chassis as the Hetzer. He's going to try and land that shell directly down on that position. He did, but it didn't kill the target. That tank destroyer's dug in like a flea on a, or say a flea on a dog, I would have said, but oh, he's a one-shot for sure. We only need to land the shell near him and he should die. Oh, that's it! That's a Radley Walters, and that wins the game. And we capped out. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for Michael1973m of the DDR clan. He managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 20. He got a Radley Walters medal for getting at least 8 kills. He did get 8 exactly. He got counter battery fire medal for taking out both enemy SPGs, the SU-122A and the Gorilla. Got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and he got a top gun for getting at least 6 kills. What a magnificent performance that was in the Gorilla. Let's have a look in the Gorilla, in the Bishop. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, we can see he got the highest damage with 1,978 hit points. In fact, I've seen Radley Walters earned with a lot more hit points, but I guess his teammates were also very eager to pick up as many scraps as they could. So that was the highest damage. Second highest damage was the T-34, 1,427. Third highest was the Marder Acton ICT with 1,156. The highest damage that the enemy tank could actually get was a VK280110 01, the Daimler version, which is more like a T-34, if I remember correctly. Is that the... Oh, it's the VK20. Yes, which is actually the 20-ton version of the tank. When it came to kills, he got the highest number of those, 8 kills. 5 kills went to the Su-85, and 3 kills went to the T-34 and his team. And when it came to base XP, he's got the highest on that too, 937, which means he's got the top in all 3 columns. 663 went to the T-34, 591 went to the Panzerkampfwagen 4 Ausführung H. I think it's an Ausführung F5. Okay. He fired 31 rounds in that game. Well, you start out with 39, so he actually had 8 rounds left at the end. 12 direct hits on the enemy, 3 penetrating shots and 16 splash. Damage of 1,978, of which 1,691 broke more than 300 meters. And 4 hits received, 2 of which were penetrations, 2 non-penetrations. And of course, that was the M5A1 Stuart that hit him up near his own cap area. Let's have a quick look to see which ones he penetrated. Well, turned out it was the Hetzer. Yes, I did say he'll go straight through the armor of the Hetzer. You will get that penetration shot because it's very thin armor. He also got the Marder Acton ICT at the end of the game. That was the one he killed, the last kill. And he also penetrated the Panzerkampfwagen 4 Ausführung F2 as well. He block damage of 80 hit points. That's where I think the guy must have auto-aimed on and hit the hardest armor on the vehicle, which is just near the driver's port. 9 enemy vehicles were damaged, 8 were killed, 267 hit points of damage assistance, where he tracked the vehicle and the enemy took damage. On a premium account, he actually made 6,607 credits from that game, and he also took away 1,406 experience points at it as well. So congratulations on getting a Radley Walters. Very nice for a little arty like that, but it shows how deadly the Bishop can be in some hands. If you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.